on, guys? I'm back here with another great card trick for you. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's get rid of these jokers. And I'm going to go on the deck and I'm going to make 3 predictions. But before the video started, I made three predictions just to make the video a little bit shorter. So I got the 6 of hearts, the 4 of diamonds, and the 7 of spades. Totally random predictions, doesn't matter. So I'm going to place about the third of the deck under each card. That's alright. I only have like 4 cards in there, but whatever. So this is how the game works. I would place down a random number of cards and you would just tell me when to stop, and I would place the rest, your card in there and the rest right on top. But for now we'll start with the 7 of spades. So go ahead and tell me when to stop at any random point. Stop. Alright. You want me to shuffle this packet? Sure. I'll give it a few shuffles here. Go ahead and tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay. Place the rest right on top. And go ahead and tell me when to stop again. Say stop. Okay. So now we're just going to close these packets up and place this packet on top of this packet on top of this packet. So now we're left just like this. So I'm going to take my prediction and your cards, my prediction and your cards, and my prediction and your cards. So I made these 3 predictions in the beginning. You could have stopped me at any point. I didn't have any influence on where you stopped it. But you happened to stop me on the soulmates of my predictions. So if you guys like that trick, make sure you stick around for the tutorial. Alright, so hopefully you guys like that trick. It's a pretty easy card trick. Totally impromptu. You can use a shuffle deck, a borrowed deck, it doesn't matter. But in the trick, I actually had it set up just to make the video a little bit shorter, but it doesn't need to be set up. So you can go up to your spectator and tell them to shuffle the deck. And it doesn't matter how they shuffle it. Doesn't matter what the order is again. Totally impromptu. But you tell your spectator, I'm going to make 3 predictions. Your 3 predictions are going to be the soulmates of the 5th card, the 1st card, and the last card in the deck. So your first selection will be the soulmate of the 5th card in the deck. And we see the 5th card in the deck is the 6 of diamonds. So you're going to look for the 6 of hearts. You go through the deck, look for your 6 of hearts, and here it is. You place that all the way on your left. Your second prediction is going to be the soulmate to the 1st card in the deck. So now you're looking for the soulmate of the 4 diamonds, which is the 4 of hearts. So there it is. And then the third prediction is the soulmate of the bottom card, so you're looking for the 7 of clubs. There it is. So this is the order of your selections. You want the 5th card in the deck selection here, the soulmate of that, and then the soulmate of the 1st card, the soulmate of the last card. Then you tell your spectator, I'm going to place about a third of the deck underneath each card. So you have it just like that. And then you're going to tell your spectator how to play the game. But really, while you're telling them how to play the game, you're actually setting up the deck. So it really works every time. So you want to deal down 4 cards. So you tell your spectator, alright, so this is how the game works. I'm going to deal down cards at random, and then you would tell me to stop. But you want to make sure that you dealt down those 4 cards, and you say, alright, so you would tell me to stop at any random point. Then after you put those 4 cards down, you take that 6 of hearts, place it in there, and place the rest on top. And you tell them, so that's just for an explanation. But we'll start with the 7 of clubs. So while you did that, you actually just set up the deck to where the 6 of heart, or the soulmate of the 6 of hearts is on top of the deck now. So you tell your spectator, I'm going to place down a random number of cards and you're going to tell me when to stop. After you did that first card, the whole thing is already set up for you. So you shouldn't get it wrong after this. So you say they stopped right there. So you just place the rest on top. You placed the 7 of their, the soulmate of your selection actually right on top of their card. So we'll get to that later. But this middle deck, this middle packet actually doesn't have any of the soulmates to your predictions. So you can tell them, the cool thing about this is you can tell them that you can shuffle this deck to make it look like it's actually completely random. But really this deck doesn't matter at all. So you go ahead and give it a few cuts and then tell them, just say stop whenever and say they stop right here. You just place the deck, the rest right on top. And then you do the same thing over here. say they stay stopped right here. You just go ahead and place it right on top. Then you tell your specter, all right, I'm going to close the deck and get those cards lost in the middle of those packets. You're going to place the third packet with the 7 of spades right on top of the second packet, right on top of the first packet. Then you tell your spectators, all right, I'm left with this. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take all the cards below your first selection and put your cards just like that and just put them like that. So you're just taking all of the cards below the face-up card. And then with this one, what you want to do is take all those cards and put your thumb on the 4 hearts. And while you do that, you want to actually close up this packet. Because if we look in this packet, so all the selections or all the soulmates are actually on the bottom of the packet, bottom of the thing. So when we had it like this, I'll show you again. So if we take your 6 of hearts or your selection and look, their soulmate is on the bottom. And you want to do that for the 2. But for the 7 of clubs, it's actually not right here. It's actually right on top of the 7 of clubs. And I bet you didn't notice in the performance that when I took all of the cards, I actually took the cards above the 7 of clubs. So you're going to take all the cards below the 6 of hearts, place them down, all the cards below the 4 of hearts, square this packet up, and then you're going to go back and you're going to say, all right, and the final prediction, you're going to throw down the 7 of clubs, square up the deck like this, and actually you're taking the top packet. So it was like this before, and you put your, it was squared up, so this is how it was, and then you squared it up, then you're going to take the 7 of clubs out, and you're going to take the cards in your right hand and place them down, and just place the rest to the side. You can do that. I like doing that. It looks good for the performance. Now, the trick is done. You say, and then you just say, all right, you could have stopped me at any random point. I made 3 random predictions at the beginning, but you happen to stop me on the exact soulmate of my predictions. So that's it. I hope you guys like this trick. Totally impromptu. Just make sure you look for the 5th card in the deck, the 1st card, and the last card. So if you guys liked it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back. For Thursday, I'll be posting a little bit more difficult trick, but still easy for beginners, but not too hard that you guys can't learn it. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks.